Welcome back to Invest with Intention. Starting this week, I am changing how I do my brokerage account updates. Instead of doing one monthly update, I'm going to give you a brokerage update every Wednesday. I'm going to show you exactly what happened in my portfolio during the week. I will also break down my 5 core ETFs and show you exactly how much I have invested in each one. So let's see how the portfolio performed this week. Before we jump in, please do me a huge favor and subscribe to the channel and like this video. As you can see, I'm showing you my real brokerage account. Not a lot of people do that on YouTube, okay? So please subscribe, and as always, this is not a financial advice. This is me documenting my personal journey. Okay, so let's go down here, and we are going to look at my balance. If you've been following my journey, I started documenting my journey on around September 18, 2025, and I started with $13,000. Okay, today, as you can see highlighted here, my total brokerage value sits at $39,697.69, or is up 20.26%, or $6,685.40. Okay, so I currently have roughly 20 holdings in my entire brokerage account, and this is between ETFs and individual stocks, and some mutual funds as well. Okay, I'm not going to go through all 25 every single week. Instead, I will focus on the holdings that matter most to my strategy, my 5 core ETFs, which are, so I'm going to highlight them so you can see. We have FSELX, which is this Fidelity Select Semiconductor ETF. Okay, I love this fund. We have FTech, FTEC, the Fidelity MSCI Information Technology. We have FXAIX, which is the Fidelity S&P 500. Okay, when we go down here, we have SCHD, and we have SCHG as well. Okay, so I also contribute about $50 every month into QQQI. Okay, not a lot of money, that's why I didn't add it to my core ETFs, because only $50 go to that. Okay, and I'll give you a quick update every week on this position. So the first one we are going to dive deep into is FSELX. Okay, so I'm going to highlight it so you can see. So as you look here, it's trading at $59.77. Okay, and my position is up 28.53%, or $1,128.16. Okay, earlier this year it was up, my position was up, I think, over 50%. I think I was up like 2,000 plus, right? But semiconductor funds has pulled back a little bit right now. So my total value, as you can see, of my FSELX position is $5,082, as you can see here, and is 12.80% of my entire portfolio, and I have 85 shares of FSELX, and I am averaging $46.50 per share. Okay, and I've invested a total of $3,953 into FSELX. So next one we are going to look at is FTech, my FTech position. Okay, let's go over here. As you can see right now, it's trading at $280.91, and right now my position is up 27.36%, or $1,544.25, and the total value of my FTech sits at $7,186.80. And FTech makes up about 18.10% of my entire brokerage account, it might be the second largest position, I believe. And I have 25.5 shares so far, and my average cost price is $220.55, and I have invested a total of $5,642.55 of my own money into FTech. Next one we are going to look at is FXAIX, which is the Fidelity S&P 500, and let's go and start with the price. So the price right now is trading at $267.12. FXAIX is up 22, or my position is up 22.27%, or $1,085.32. The value of my FXAIX position is $5,958.11. Okay, and FXAIX makes up about 15% of my entire portfolio. I think is the third largest holding in my brokerage account, and I have 22.3 shares, as you can see here. And my average cost price is $218.46, and I've invested $4,872 into this position. Okay, let's go down here so we can look at my SCHD position. Okay, so here's my SCHD position. And as you can see, let's go here. It's trading right now. The market is open as well, just so you know. $35.16. And my position is up 23.86%, or $953.50. And the total value of my portfolio is $4,948.62, and it makes up about 12.47% of my brokerage account, and I have 140.7 shares of SCHD, and I am averaging my average cost price is $28.39, and I've invested a total of $3,995.12 into SCHD. And the next one and the last one of my core holdings is SCHG, and it's trading at $35.32. And my position is up 14%, and or $1,068.92. The total value of my SCHG position is $8,666.60, and SCHG is my largest holding at 21.83%, and I have 245.3 shares of SCHG, and I am averaging my average cost price is $30.96, and I've invested a total of $7,597.68 of my own money into this position. Okay, so that's my core holdings, and I try to add to this position every single month, and I just try to do that. It's late August now. I haven't really added to my position this August yet, but hopefully I can add to it by the end of the month. And I have like money waiting, as you can see here. I have about in SGAV. I'm gonna highlight it so you can see. This is SGAV. I have about $2,005 sitting in SGAV. So when I'm ready to deploy it, I will take it and deploy it into my core 5 holdings. Okay, but it's just sitting and waiting. I have 19 shares of that, and I'm going to probably sell some of it and invest into my core position, right? Just keep building your position, right? If you are starting, don't be discouraged by how much you have. When I started, I didn't have a lot of shares. I started with 1 or even 0.5 shares for some of them, and then I got comfortable and started investing more. So now I'm going to show you the dividends I get from my brokerage account so you can see. So let's go to the dividends. It's important because I also want to build some dividends for my future use, right? Not just my um, not just the price increase for the stock, but I like some dividends. So as you can see, my holdings pay me about, I'm projected to earn about $506.35 over the next year, right, in dividends. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually a good amount of dividends. And I don't take my dividends, I reinvest so I can get more dividends. So and when I keep buying more shares, the dividends is going to keep increasing. So by the end of the year, it might be more than 500, right? It could be 600, 700, 800, depending on how much I add back in and how much my other dividend is going to be paying me. Okay, so if you enjoyed this breakdown, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel so you can follow my journey every single week. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.